Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For anybody new here, I'm Kate and this is the Educational Alpaca YouTube page. So in this video, this is part 2 of my time in Puerto Rico. If you haven't seen part 1, go watch that and then pop over here. But to start this video off, we're going to be in the Yunque Rainforest. I had this as like one of my top priorities for the short time we had to spend in Puerto Rico, and I did not regret it at all. It was so amazing. I found a tour for the Yunque through Airbnb, which I had never done before. It ended up working out great. We found a group that was all local tour guides. Our tour guide was Nelson. Highly recommend him. He was awesome. I'll give him a shout out below. Really loved a few things about this tour. Number one, it was super adventurous and very fun, but you could see that Nelson and all the other tour guides that we encountered on our way were very helpful to anybody regardless of their age and their capability for hiking. It just made this a very accessible hike because it was a hard hike. The next thing that I loved about it, it seemed like just such a sustainable way to visit the Yunque. You can't wear bug spray, but you don't need bug spray. There's no mosquitoes, which is amazing. And we didn't even need to put on sunscreen. We could have put on sunscreen, but we didn't really need to because of the amount of coverage that there is in the Yunque, and where we were in the water area was totally fine. So that was a very amazing experience. You didn't feel like you were wearing any chemicals that would harm nature. And the entrance that we used is a private entrance to the Yunque, which benefits the locals because you could also use the national parks entrances. So yeah, there were just a few things about it that were super awesome. And Nelson really spent a lot of time talking about Taino culture and Borinquen and just honoring what Puerto Rico is at its absolute best. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. Would highly recommend it. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Yes, get in there. Get on the YouTube.
The important part. The wildest.
So something to know about me is that growing up, I was not nature girl and I was not adventure girl. And it's kind of funny how my life turned out. I just hit a point in my life where I was like, I do enjoy nature and I love going on adventures, and I'm not afraid of doing things that are unknown. And if I am afraid, I still do it anyway. I really try and push myself. So the Yunque was a very liberating experience because when I was little, this was probably the last thing that I wanted to do was go on a hike in the rainforest and then jump off of rocks. That would have been my nightmare. But Kate now is yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. So there were different points that we had to climb up to and we could jump off of. And I think the first jump was maybe 14 feet or so. And then there was the rock water slide, which you guys will see, which was really fun.
Hey, go for it. Yeah.
The second jump that we did, there were kind of 3 levels that you could choose. And so Nelson looked at us and he's like, all right, what do you guys want to do? And I said, well, how tall is the tallest one? And he's about 22 feet. And I was just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. And then the last jump was a rope swing.
Go for it.
I'd give our experience in the Yunque 20 out of 10. Getting to and from the Yunque though, totally different story. Driving in Puerto Rico, okay, honestly, there was a lot of hype of like on the internet of, oh my gosh, it's so crazy and like driving's crazy. I come from a place where driving is crazy already, so most of the driving didn't get to me. It was really only just going inland where there's like one strip of place to drive, but cars going in two directions, and it's, you know, curvy and windy and like crazy. So it felt like driving in a video game. And before we went, I had agreed to be the driver. Patricia didn't want to drive, and that was fine. I was like, yeah, I'll be the driver, no problem. So in the clips that you'll see, Patricia's filming, I'm driving, obviously being safe at all times. But yeah, it was kind of crazy, and I definitely wanted to record some of it for you guys because I don't know, this was interesting. Wait for us, please. Can I come through? I'm not gonna fit in there, buddy. I hope you have a lot of memory. On my phone, yeah. I should be alright. We'll find out. He swung left, so it says swing left. Good. Oh, awesome. So a fun part of the way that the tour that we signed up for was structured was that after our experience in the Yunque, we were all going to caravan drive together and meet at the kioskos in Luquillo for lunch, which I just thought was like a really cool touch. Like, not just like, oh yeah, we went on this tour, bye. Like, no, like share a meal afterwards and like talk about it and share pictures, and then have some like local cuisine, which was great. So we went to the kioskos, we had lunch, and then everyone went their own separate ways. Patricia and I decided to stay at Luquillo and just go to the beach because the kioskos are literally like here. There's a parking lot and then there's the beach. So we thought the beach in Luquillo was beautiful. It was a great place to hang for the afternoon. We stayed there for a few hours. We had a lovely time. But yeah, this will be the last segment of the video that you get to see. So enjoy. And it looks like there's going to have to be a parte tres of the Puerto Rico video. See ya. Hola from Luquillo Beach in literal water, which is so warm. It's crazy. I can't even with this view. This is my first time in the Caribbean. What the heck?